Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Tuscan Trade Terror campaign for Europa Universalis IV. So I kind of forgot to fabricate claims on the Ottomans for a while, but we need to do that. It's about time to attack them again. Which kind of makes me think we should probably attack these guys too. And I'm just going to continue to pretend like the coast all belongs to me, and I'm just going to take every coastal province in this game. And I'm going to have an absolute insane force limit. That's just what I'm going to do. Naval force limit, that is. So let's build another manufactory somewhere. Preferably in the Venice node, if there are any available. I might have already built them all. Yeah, I did. Okay, we could build one of these things here. That's the Genoa node. That's a close second to Venice. As long as it's not distant overseas and it's in a node where we have a pretty good share of the trade power, I feel like we get the most advantage out of it. Oh no, Algiers is in the coalition. Who else is in the coalition? Target of the coalition of the Ottomans, France, Bavaria, Austria, Switzerland, Algiers, the Mamluks. So you're saying that everyone's upset with us? Muslims and Catholics alike. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's round this one out with a couple more charge infantry. So we have ended up with a pretty high number of infantry. I feel like I need more artillery. I love artillery. But I am really digging this make lots of money thing. Although, where did it all go? We were making more than that a second ago. Oh, you know what it probably was? Is we had that modifier, that temporary modifier. Exceptional year. As long as we're making... actually went down by 5 or so ducats. Not sure why. Alright, can we convert those heathens? It's going to cause some issues down here. Now would probably be a really good time to enact the fanatic focus on stability. We'll lose points for a little while, but lowering revolt risk down here by 2% or so would be nice. So we're fabricating a claim there and there. I don't really care that much about Bosnia. I guess maybe taking Ragusa would be nice. It's really irritating that there's nothing I can do to force these guys out. You know, like I guess I could embargo them, but at the cost of 5% of my trade efficiency? Okay, religious unity at 91%. I feel like this mission's never going to happen. We're years away. In those years, I could do multiple other missions. Let's just cancel it and pick another one. Papal State has announced Trier. You're working in Ragusa? Why don't we... Let's split off like, I don't know, 11 of them. I just feel like Ragusa is such a lost cause. And Crimea... What, we lose 3% control there? Royal Marriage from Hesse. They are an elector, yes? We accept. How are we doing on relationship slots? So Hesse is our ally. Are you voting for me yet, Hesse? You bastard. They prefer Saxony, who they rate at 352 points. They don't like that I'm a heretic. My legitimacy is low. My prestige is pretty high. I might just have to vassalize electors if I really wanted to do it. I don't really care that much about it. I mean... This isn't a world conquest attempt, so it's not really about trying to attack them as quickly as possible, like grow and abuse game mechanics and stuff. It's really more just about enjoying trade and expanding and stuff. So let's just keep on making manufactories. Try to make them over in Genoa now. Our manpower is continuing to climb, 205,000. Gain Grand Captain. Alright. Whatever, I'm not going to hire him. But cool. A trade company. Ooh. This can be done on fancy things. It's too bad this is distant overseas. Ivory. Supply is less than demand, so it's pretty useful, pretty valuable. It's just that our production is, basically, it's just down to 0 due to revolt risk. This one probably makes a lot of sense then. We can get some ivory being produced here. Damn, distant overseas penalty. And the intolerance I can't really do anything about. We can convert it though. Let's go ahead and, well, convert it. We can't build the building. We can't convert it and build the building at the same time. Alright, so we're making lots of administrative points right now, which will allow us to do a couple more technology things. Did we want to do any of these policies? National trade income modifier, an extra 10% from trade. I mean, right now we make a huge amount of money from trade. Making even more would be nice. Now that's not a modifier to the trade efficiency, that's just trade income. So, that's still really good though. And gets us even closer to that 60% number. At the cost of Diplo points, which we're still slightly ahead of time on, but we're not really generating that many. But 7's pretty good. Yeah, I feel like that policy is going to be worth it. Basically trading Diplo points for money. Is that worth it? Is that a good idea? Alternatively, we could... You know, if we could hire a level 2 advisor with the extra money that we make from this, then there's no reason not to do it. Yeah, I think it's fine. 101 next month. Damn straight. Still only 53%. Alright. Temples? Coastal Temple. These are all cord and good culture and stuff, so even if they're not coastal, we should build them. Convert these heathens. We're working on Tripoli now. Good. 5% per month. That's pretty fast. So if we can get rid of that, then we'll get rid of the intolerance, which will allow the goods produced to go up quite well. Unfortunately, we won't get very much production. Like, very much production taxation because of the distant overseas penalty, but we'll get the trade value at least. And that ivory is worth a lot of money. So that'll create income from trade goods, 4.42. So if we go into the trade node and we look at local and find Tripoli on there, we can see right now it's causing yearly 0.78, which is that number. If we get the goods produced penalty down, my point, long story, we can make a lot more money in this node, which then can go into Genoa. Gain manpower, gain base tax in Djerba. Djerba. Alright. Djerba. It's already reformed. It's not an accepted culture. Increasing the base tax will cause it to cost more culture to convert. Sorry, more Diplo points to convert. I really don't need manpower. So yeah, we'll just raise the taxes. Yeah, at this point we'll just build them anywhere. Naval Equipment Manufactory. Alright, we should rely more on trade income. That's what I want. Claim our rival's province, Vaud. I should really know where that is. Is that part of France? It is. Well, military points are so easy to get. Make Hesse vote for us. The legitimacy there. And Diplo power. Now, are we really in a position where we could bump it up to 60? I don't think so. And how close is Hesse? Well, they're my ally. They want to vote for Saxony. Saxony is the current emperor. So, if I were to somehow get to war with Saxony, I could make them dislike him a bit. Saxony is allied with all kinds of people, which is part of the reason why they don't want to do it. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the claim our rival. It's just simpler. And we'll claim another province in the Ottomans as well. I'm trying to go around this thing as fast as I can. Hey, already converting those fresh Muslims. Alright, I think we move you here now. Even though this one will pop back up a little bit. This one's got significantly more. You're just making, what is that? Yeah, wool? That looks like yarn to me. Just looks silly. And France has stopped embargoing us. Makes us quite a bit more money. Yes, of course, we are always going to pay for local defensive. I love defensive. We're only 28% ahead of time now. I'm going to do this one for sure. That should hopefully unlock some fancy new manufactories that we can build. How are those manufactories coming, by the way? Are some of them getting finished yet? It's been 5 years, right? Hey, we've converted Sirte. Great. Wow, that one didn't even rebel. Nice! Gain stability or gain prestige. Stability all the way. That'll help out with the conversions, helps out with income. Helps out with all kinds of stuff. So we'll probably want to take 2 or 3 provinces from Ottomans. And we expect that the only reason I haven't attacked yet is because of the coalition. Lost another general. Hey, hey Bosnia, maybe we attack you. I mean, you're here. You have land in the Ragusa node, which every province that I get in that node would help to prevent the bleed off to Wien, or Wien. Wien? However you pronounce it. Barcelona is almost converted. This has taken forever. 13 base tax. So again, let's just... I love the math in this game. It's one of the things that really geeks me out about it. So being a non-accepted culture has cost us 2 revolt risk, but because it's the right religion, and we have very high tolerance of the true faith, that makes it so that 2.9 revolt risk off the top is gone. Plus on top of that, we have a base revolt risk of negative 6.82. So you take 6.82 plus the tolerance of 2.9, which basically means that the revolt risk from being a wrong culture is negligible. It just doesn't even matter. The tax modifier, though, does. Minus 33% is pretty significant. You know, this could be quite a bit more money. Missionary strength doesn't really matter too much. And then local manpower modifier, that is pretty unfortunate in a province like this that has really high base manpower. So really, all that you get by culture converting is you get a tiny bit more money and more manpower. Is it worth it? Eh. I don't know. I mean, it makes the land safer. You know, it's easier to keep things in order if rebels pop up or something, or your country goes to hell. Crush France. You just want me to be at war with France, huh? Make Frankfurt vote for us. That seems even less likely than Hesse. We'll just wait. We do have some spare points again. Let's temporarily enact stability again. I love how that just turns off the most recent one automatically. Hey, and this is the one I was curious about. So Tripoli got converted. So next month we should see the goods produced jump up. Intolerance is gone. So now it's at 0.63. So provincial tax income, it's a very weak province in general. So it's 0.1 for just automatic, and then 0.2 per base tax. Fully administrative helps us by 10%, and then positive stability. So if we built a manufactory here now, we could double this. Actually, it would be more than double, because it would increase it by 1, which would then get multiplied by 13%, the fully administrative and positive stability. So we could add 1.13 to it. And then the ivory has a trade value of 4.71, which is actually higher than most of the other goods. You know, current price 2 to 2.6. Now that ivory is probably worth more than most items. We can check the ledger. It's like page 572. Somewhere in here. Okay. Goods locations. Paradox, you don't seem to understand what percentages mean. 564% doesn't mean anything. I don't know. At least it doesn't mean anything to me. Who has the highest market share of stuff? We are the leading producer of wine. We have no trading bonus though, because we don't have 20%. We have no trading bonuses at all right now. Being the production leader, though, does help. Leading producer. So, for instance, this does help out. You find wine, right? And then you go to goods produced. I think it's here. Production leader gives you an extra 0.1. So when you make the most, you make the most-er, which makes it hard for you to lose control of it. But I would like the bonuses. You know, if we could get some of these strategic effects, that'd be pretty sick. But we'd have to, I don't know, expand more. Do stuff and things. We should rely more on trade income. I do think I'm going to build that special manufactory down there. A trade company. Because eventually I will have it not be distant overseas. And actually the distant overseas doesn't affect goods produced at all. So manufactories are pretty good in distant overseas. The only drawback really is that it doesn't, the bonus production doesn't really help you out with manpower. Whereas in your local provinces it does. I'm overanalyzing all of this. Ooh, look at that. We can make lots of textile manufactories. Lots of them. So we'll build one here. Okay, alright, I am going to take a break here. I will see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching. As always, everyone, I will see you again soon.